Hello, welcome. My name's Gareth on the Lost Island, and we are on the Xbox Hub channel. And today we're playing the Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox Series X. So, there's a lot of loading up, a lot of kind of like, a lot of updates. So, what we're going to do now is all I've done is I've gone on before, and I've sort of played around on a couple of discovery flights, but I've not done any flight training. So we're going to do all the flight training now, all the basic handling. I mean, it looks great. Okay, this is a little tutorial about basics. The joke thing is I'm a little bit drunk. I've just been out for an hour and a half to the pub. So, what best way to handle a light aircraft? Oh my god, I'm not taking any of this in. It's really interesting. When the Xbox Series X happened, everyone went, oh my god, it's going to be no loading screens. Which is fine for all the games we've been ready to do. Okay, so what's this thing?
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor. For
Hello.
this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane. A classic. The Cessna 152. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Okay.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the basic controls panel.
We can do this.
The basic controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
This is what you want from a Let's Play, isn't it? There's a camera. Oh. No, that's it. No, I've lost it. Oh my god. Learn about the camera. It's here,
The
isn't
camera
it?
panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Okay, thank you.
Right now, we are in the external view mode. Let's switch to cockpit view next.
Okay.
In
I
front
can
of
do
you
this.
is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you'll be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So let's hide the yoke for now.
Okay.
Some instruments allow multiple interactions. For example, rotating a dial clockwise or counterclockwise. In these cases, you need to lock the cursor onto them in order to interact. For example, take a look at the clock in the middle of the dashboard. Go ahead and lock the cursor on it. Now change the clock time.
What are we doing?
You can unlock the cursor once you're ready. For now, we're done with the cursor, so go ahead and hide it. All right, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside. Pro tip, once you find a camera position you like, you can save a shortcut to easily get back to that view anytime.
That's good. Okay, let's go.
Now, reset the camera to its original position. Then try switching to your custom one again.
Okay. What got out? Oh my god, look at that. I can't see that. What does that say? Ah, there we go.
Alright, that covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more. Then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done. Great.
Good. Yes! We got 10,000 points for that. It's hard. So that's the kind of stuff you're going to get from this. Got an A star. Let's get onto the next one. Ooh, aircraft essentials. That's what we want. Getting familiar with the aircraft main controls and instruments. Yes. I think this is useful. I'm doing things that you won't have to do yourself. You can watch this video and learn these. Just learn from a master. Alrighty.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 152, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies.
Good.
In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Oh, I see. Right, I'm looking at the back. Okay.
Nice.
I'm with you. Got it.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
Okay.
Great.
I see.
Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now, pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power. Set your throttle to idle. Excellent. When the
Master.
engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You'll find it on the right side of the dashboard.
There it
This
is.
tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left in the main instrument panel. It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right side of the main instrument panel. The altimeter has 3 hands, similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals, and the long, thin one, 10,000-foot intervals.
I hope you're all
That's all
taking
for
this
today. Next time,
Oh.
we'll see how it feels in the air.
in. Oh, nice. Okay, good. All right, a star again. Oh, look at that, 25% at the moment. Let's do it. Here we go. The yoke. Here we go. Oh my God,
I've
we're
got
in
to
the
say,
air.
you chose a great day to go flying. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good?
Yeah.
First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today. This is Red Rock territory. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
See if you can spot the Sedona airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find. There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport.
Oh yeah, there it is. Where are we now?
We already talked about basic controls while we were on the ground. Time to see how it all feels in the air. The aircraft is currently set to a cruise attitude, the position it should be in for regular flight. Alright, now let's try making it to a turn by moving the yoke. I'll go first. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Thank you.
Go ahead and try rolling to the right. You have controls. Turn right, toward the city of Sedona.
Where is Sedona?
Make sure any control movements are soft and gentle. As we're flying towards Sedona, let's try climbing up and down. Gently pull on the yoke to climb. Give it a try. That's good. For the descent, it's the same principle, except you're pushing on the yoke. Go ahead, gently pitch down. That's good. Okay, time to find the airport again. Look around, and when you found it, make a turn in that direction.
Down here. It's not good. 30 degrees. looks great. It does look really good. What am I doing? 30-degree turns. No.
Make sure any control movements are soft and gentle.
Yeah, got it.
Now that you're more familiar with the aircraft and the surroundings, the next step is to go deeper into handling and techniques. Soon enough, you'll be able to enjoy trips all on your own.
Oh, B. Not so good. Not so good. Right, next lesson. What did I do? Gently pull. Oh, I didn't gently. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. Let's do another one. Do a few more. We're going to do about 45 minutes today. And I'll do some more. Okay. I'm enjoying this. I really like this. It's a game I wanted for a long time. Here we go.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level. This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Excellent. Now let's level back out. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up. Great. Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Wow, B. B again. Yeah, look. Oh, isn't good. B's alright though. I love a B. Another lesson. Turns. Great. Here we go.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns.
Who's drawing on this?
Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Oh, no, I know what I'm doing. Sorry, I went the wrong way. Thank you.
Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Thank you.
Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn.
Oh, no.
Now let's see you level back out.
Jesus.
That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay.
Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. That's good. Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn. Level us back out now. Great.
What?
Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
Good. B again. Well, I'm not surprised. It's hard work. Oh, no. One more training. Cancel. Training menu. Okay. Let's do the next one. Power settings. Jesus. Got the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's
Let's
for
talk
you.
about it.
Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 152, that relays directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800. Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2400 RPM. Push the throttle to reach 2400 RPM.
Try it. Oh, no, that's not alright.
Push the throttle to reach 2400 RPM.
Yes, it's alright. There it is. Why isn't it working on the A then?
Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Keep working on it, you'll get better.
Thank you. I think she's disappointed with me, I think. I've got no objectives. What do I do now? I think it's a little bit broken. Oh Jesus! Oh no! We're gonna have to restart that one. It didn't get me out. Let's try again.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 152, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
God, it's hard. There you go.
Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing.
Yeah, got it.
That's okay. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2400 RPM. Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
Good. Thank God for that. I thought I was stuck in a C for that, yeah. I think I did better the first time around. Before it glitched. Okay, what have we got left? What are we getting up? 56? Let's have a look. Straight and level flight, let's try that.
In this lesson, let's take a look at the relationship between attitudes and power settings. Attitude plus power equals performance. We're currently at 5,500 feet in a cruise attitude. The The aircraft's nose is positioned under the horizon, and cruise power is at 2,300 RPM. Try to reduce power to 2,000 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Great. You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle.
Okay. I don't really know what trim is. I see.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Jesus.
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle.
Don't really understand the trim business.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Right.
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down.
Okay.
Try
So
adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle.
Okay.
Keep working on it. You'll get better. You're too high
Good.
now. You're too high now. You're too high now. You're too high now.
How do I know where my how high I am?
You're too high now.
Oh, I hate you.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Yeah, I did.
Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. Excellent. Now, adjust the trim. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Now, adjust the trim.
So we don't want to do that. Ah, that's it.
That's good.
Good.
You did well, but you can do better.
Thank you.
The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make course changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude. If you feel your pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. That's the key to straight and level flight.
Oh, B. Surprising. I'll take a B. Oh, I'm tired now. Right, okay. Let's, so we've got left a basic handling. So, oh, okay, this is it. This is the test. Oh my god, I'm quite scared. This little test we've got now. Here we go. Come on, we can pass this.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore. Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Okay.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. If your speed is in the yellow arc of the airspeed indicator, reduce throttle to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down.
Brilliant, well done.
That's okay. Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
I think I'm going up. Yeah, the altitude's going up. See it? Yay! How do I know if I'm north, south, or where I am? Oh, Jesus. Control here. Yeah.
All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay, maintain 6,000. 18 knots.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Thank you.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Where's my how many knots I'm doing? What's that do? There we go. I'm at 80 knots.
Plane in a dangerous situation.
Sorry.
All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots. Reduce your speed.
Yeah.
All right. You did well,
Good.
But you can do
Thank
better.
you. Oh, Jesus. Yay, B. Yay. Yay. Well, I think we've done all the things we can do there. There you go. Brilliant. So next time, when we come on here, is going to be takeoff and landing. What else have we got to do? God, we've got loads to do. So takeoff and landing next time. 72% of this mastered. Thank you very much for watching. This is part 1. Part 2 will be in a couple of days' time. Takeoff and landing. But if you like any of this, please subscribe. Have a look down below. See other Let's Plays, other unboxings. And we'll see you next time. My name's Gareth, Lost Island. And please like the video. And I'll see you soon.